thing that's perplexing me at times. Right now, and during a crisis, because the world is changing so fast, because there's unexpected events in our future that will change and shift the sentiment in the market and how people and businesses operate, time to close a deal is more important and a higher priority than the total deal value. So I see this all the time in all kinds of different scenarios over the last couple of weeks where sales reps and sales teams will overly negotiate for details on a deal and waste days and weeks as if they have all the time in the world instead of just getting the deal done. And usually my advice is the opposite. I would always say that, you should have more time than your prospect when negotiating, right? Whoever has time is leverage. And you should optimize the deal to be the best deal it can be for both sides and not compromise on it. And I've had negotiations that were very long, and I drew them out longer than they needed to optimize them, and it was the right thing at the time. But during a crisis, during a global pandemic, during a potential economic downturn that's going to be painful and long, I don't think it makes sense to negotiate deals any longer than they need to be negotiated. Just try to just get the deals done. Don't worry about the details. Don't optimize on the percentage point, right? We could make 1% more money if we just negotiated 3 weeks longer because I think they're gonna cave. It doesn't matter. In 3 weeks, there might be some big bad news in your prospect's industry that makes them put everything on ice and decide that they're not purchasing anything anymore. So this is a time to just get the deal done. Move fast, right? Optimize for speed, not for total deal value. Lose a couple of dollars by getting the money today versus being certain that you could get it in 3 weeks if you just keep negotiating, because the world might still be the same in 3 weeks. It might be very different in 3 weeks. So optimize for speed. This is the time, this is crazy and it's very counterintuitive, and I'm not going to pretend that it's easy, but it's simple. What is the famous quote? Never let a good crisis go to waste, right? I think it's a JFK quote. It's a powerful quote because during a crisis, there's opportunity. And the problem is that most of us are not willing and capable to see the opportunity in a crisis and to take advantage of an opportunity in a crisis because our anxieties and fears, they make us freeze, right? And the anxiety makes us believe that in a risky time, the last thing you want to do is take even more risk. Isn't it that during risky times, you should be conservative, and during prosperous times, you should take a lot of risk? And the truth is that the opposite, which is counterintuitive, might be the right, better long-term strategy here. So what does that mean? I think that now, if lots of things aren't working in your business, if there's a lot of risk in the market anyways, if your chances of success by doing what you've always done have decreased to almost zero, this is the time to try new things. This is the time to try the things you were too scared to try in the past because what you were doing was kind of working, and changing it drastically could mean that if it doesn't work, you'd be in trouble. Well, congratulations, you're in trouble anyways. Might as well try radically new approaches, new tactics, new strategies. Now's the time to take risks, not to be conservative. Take some risks, try some new things. Maybe now's the time to develop new sales channels, to develop new approaches to selling, to try out new pricing, new payment models, to try new contract models, to try a new way to pitch, to try all kinds of new things. This is not the time to be overly conservative. As the market is going down further and further and further, what are you holding on to? You can't just hold on to the past. You need to find a new future to build on and to build momentum around.